Good day, welcome to Multinet Design. In the continuation of my story design that I'm talking about. So, according to the story I've said, what are the requirements of this? And this house, the man told me that okay, this house is going to be meant for. He's going to have a mother, a very aged person, and my mother must be able to access every part of the house. So that is why you see that I have to create a rampart for this particular position, so that there will be something that you'll be able to pass through. So in this I'm going to do that. So in the last episode we create the upper floor. Sorry, I deleted the elevation part of by mistake when I was let me quickly create them back. So let me see. So I'm going to say 3, level 3. Then I will create level 4 as well. So create say level 4. So sorry for that, taking back. So it doesn't matter, just like toggle of this, come back later to come and do whatever you want to do. So the crop region is gone. So let's go back to level 2. So this is what we are able to create in the last episode, to put all this thing in order. So you follow the precept of the, if you want to understand how the dimension has been made, I'm going to make some little bits, so that for those who want to follow through step by step. So from this, when I started by the grid system, supposed to know how and the way and manner in which I gathered everything together. So just use your whole personal initiative and do it the way it pleases you. So all what you need to see is regular training, so that you'll be able to master Revit at your own pace. So now let's move on to this the next one that I'm talking about. So here I will create a ramp and I will create staircase in this part. So these are the things I want to do in this particular tutorial for this hour. So go back to ground floor plan. So the first thing I need to create is to create a staircase. So I'm going to say architecture, go to stair. So I'm going to do this way. So the kind of stair I want to create here is a little bit more different. So what I'm going to do here is that the whole thing will start from down, then it's going to be starting from down, then meets at the top. Understand what I'm saying now? So like they will curve down and meet up, come and meet at this land. So what I'm going to do is that I will use create part. I'm going to select boundary. This boundary this time around is going to be something like this. You get now. So I'm going to do the same thing here. The boundary is going to be a little bit wider here, unlike that one. So you get now. Okay, so the reason is later maybe I will still adjust this one. Just let's continue. So I will do that. So I will say riser. I will start what I'm creating now. So riser is going to come here. So this time I don't need to follow any radius or angular or rotational policy. All I just need is to create something that will make everything flow. So I'm going to say, and I will say 300. Instead of me using 300 now, I'm going to use 270. So let's go. So the number is being counted: 6 created, 7 created, 8 created, 9 created, 10 created, 11 created. So like that. So what you just need to click here and align them. So you do it needful. You can select them together if you have a good mouse, unlike my mouse that I have an issue. So you can just select them together, it will pick at once. But because my mouse is having that issue, I have to be doing them one after the other, so don't be offended. When I get time to go to market, I get a new mouse or I order one online. for basic use. So now this is aspects. We've created this one. So now we have 12 created, which is what? It still remain how many? It still remain 4. That is what I say. But the major thing is that the narrow part of this, is it going to be what we want or not? So get a dimension and see what is the dimension of this space to this space. 700, which is so small, so it's not going to be allowed. You now need to shift this a little bit back. So by then you get the temporary dimension and see. Good. So I think it's wide enough like that. So I have this one in place now. What I need to do is that I will go to this and I will say you should connect me together with this stand. So this will be there. Now it's not over because one, I'm having issue with this how will I call it now? So now what I'm going to do is a logical expression to define my purpose in different way. Now what I do is that I will click finish here. So this staircase is done and done now, but not the way I would have wanted it to be. But does not matter. What I just need is to mirror it this time around. So if you need any editing, you follow the procedure of what you have created. Now they climbed from this place and landed here. So what does it mean? Go to upstairs, the upper floor. So upper floor is being covered by how will I call it now? So this one we are going to work on it. So say click. So what we need to is to land here. You get what I'm saying now? Is to land here so that I'll be able to access what we need to access. So click here and I did the boundary of this one. So we are starting all the way. Everything should be within that space. So we are still going to edit this one because there is still more work to do. So just click finish like that. So what you do now is that you select this. Yeah. So when you select that, you now need to edit it so that you'll be able to meet up at the parts in which you want them to be. So here you select this. Now small curve. At least you see that you have issue now. So I'm going to delete this. While we select boundary, then here I'll pick up this. So this time around I'm going to stay here, then use this, then join it together with this. So what does it mean? What this means is that I have changed the course of this design. So I have 12 risers created. I still need to create 4 more, but I'm not going to create any 4 more. We'll just continue. Maybe it's 2. I will just like 2 to offset the 2, and that's all. So I'm going to do this by saying, so the parts to meet up with this, just select this. Okay. So do the same thing here as well. Then you do the same thing here while you trim this. So you have 2 things to do. So you click finish here. So this one you need to delete it. Then you have to mirror it again. So from here you mirror it. Oh, sorry. The work of wrong mouse. So select this one and mirror it. Fine. So as we have done with this now, you click finish. So are we just like, let's say we pick up a section from here. I'll draw a section so that we see through. So I'm going to create a part of it and see what I've done, whether it's met up with what I want to do or not. So you go to view. This is the parts in which you have created. So you can leave it, depends on your choice. You can change it to monolithics. I think those ones are more reasonable. So you change it to monolithics and let it be like that. So you get the defined parts, the original parts in which your things flow to. So now if you are like you are okay with that, you just want it to be more slopey, This is not advisable, but I just like you can do it in your own way. So desired height is 17, isn't it? But what you just need to do is to reduce it. Just reduce it to 15. Say okay, let's see what will happen. So you see that it jump up. So since it's 14 you created, just let's say that 14 is what you want for the inside one. So finish. You created your desire. You can imagine. So it's done now. 14 took care of everything for you. So the next thing you do is that you select this. There you look at it from here, and you'll be able to see actually the way everything look like if you enter the house. So it's easy. Now we have issue. The issue is that the narrow part is coming down from here. So you go back to the you're supposed to start from up. So you just click this arrow to change direction. So you go back to this page and see go. So now this is it. You climb from here and climb up. So we'll come back later to do the address of every other thing, but now let us go and click the ramp at this place. Now the problem will be that in this ramp now we are going to start moving from here. So it's not going to be, so you are going to start the ramp all the way from here. So what do? You come to architecture and you see ramp. So when you click on ramp, what you do is that the position where you want to start is what you do, but I'm not going to do the running aspect like the normal one that I used to. You can do it this way. Come here, then start again, drop it here, then start again, drop it here. I think with this one you have a lot of broken something, which is not advisable. So I will not, don't ever be doing or something like that. Just do it in a normal sketch pass that you do the way you do your staircase. So you select this one and say ramp being created. So as the ramp is created, now you start your journey all the way from here. So you say the first thing you do is the boundary. You select your boundary. So I'm going to select that boundary and use it all from here to here. So you understand. So that's a boundary. You can extend it. So let's say I just need a line. Let me just extend this one, go front. Okay, I think with that I'll be okay for now. So I'll do the inner part as well by clicking here. So I'll draw the inner aspect. Good. So I'm done with that. So the next thing is I need to trim all so that you have no cause to worry about what I've created. So delete this one. This line is not needed. Delete this line too. It's not needed. So what have you created? Delete this one that I created initial. So drag this to the edge and drag this one to the edge as well. So the information gives you that you have created no inclination at what? At the 360 ramps remaining. So that is where the whole problem will be. So what is the next thing you do is that you now start to create your riser. Yeah, so you need riser to be created there. So start the riser from here. So it's not going to be indicating that you are creating anything, so you get, but you can continue like that. So you can break it if you want to break it, like this riser now and this one. So if you come back later, you still need to edit it. It's your choice. So let's do what we want to do and see how far we go with it. So we have created the riser to this level. So what do? We don't need any paparazzi, just click finish. So what did this say? It says the slope has done what? The slope of railing is not parallel with what we have created. So what is the issue? You go to drag your section toward this and say go to section and go and view whether what you created follow the normal routine or line. So we created at level 2, which is wrong. So I'm going to select that. I'll return it back to level 1. Level 1, the height should be in level 2. So the height should be in level 2. As I have done with this one now, I've created what I need to create. Then the other part is not feasible because it's already gone to another area. So I'm not bothering about that. Just go back here. So edit this one now. So my issue here is that the issue I'm facing here is that this one starts from here. I need to change the orientation of something, the way it's moved up. So I'm going to go back to level 1 and see. So you see that it's from here. While I toggle it, I'm going to change it. So this is up. Get what I'm doing now? My issue is that let's go to 3D so that we'll be able to see it fair. I want you to get it right way so that when you are doing your own ramp, you are not going to get any issue. So what I do is that toggle on this 3D, where is it? Box. So when you click on box, so you use box to adjust this one. Okay, adjust again. Okay, so this is what we are talking about. This is the riser. So you can come here to where you're going to be visible to you. So when you look at it from here now, the riser isn't continuing to the place it's supposed to go. So you start halfway and stop that part. So what we do here is that we go back to editing and we adjust it plainly. So go to save the project wherever you want to save it. So come to level 1. So I'm going to say edit. So my edit is that I didn't have a, what is it called here. So I need to create that one, riser. Create riser here. Put the riser. So click finish. Now you come back to your 3D and you see the way the riser flows. So what is it? It starts from here and it's going here, going on here, but halfway it stops. So I'm going to create another. Let's quickly create another, and what is the corner? Another section to view that. So create another section because of this. So you create it like this. You say okay. So from here, go to that view. You see that it jump up. Now my issue is that how are we going to move from here and touch the hub? So that is where our problem now lies. The width is accurate. So the problem now lies here. So we are going to go to this place. Are you getting it? So where do we work on? We are going to work on the slope. The slope is our problem now. So because any other thing is okay, this is around 12,000 maximum inclined. Okay, let's leave it that way. So the next thing we do is to change the slope. So if we change the slope to something like 10, then be observing what will happen. Say okay. You see that it jump up, it climb up. So you edit again. When you climb up, go to level, where is it? Go to the first section we created, that's section 2, and see that the things still remain underground. When you look at the traces, you are seeing that. So now what you do is that you click again and you change the slope here. Change the slope to 5, so that we get a quick visible result. So what is it saying? Say that railing is not continuous. Breaking in the railing can occur at the sharp edge of the sun. Don't bother about that. Move. So what did you see? It jumps up again. So what do you do next is that you still continue to do the profiling by clicking on that. So you reduce this one this time around to 2. So you say okay, let's see what it's still giving you the same issue. So this one now meet up with the, so when you look at it from this section, can you see? So the slope has actually gone around the way it's supposed to be. So when you look back to this 3D now, then you see that the thing form, the ramp form the way it's supposed to form. Land here, then climb here, land here, and then climb there and land. So that is just the accurate thing that I want to teach here. You don't need this. So all what you just need, because it's within the circle of the house. So this is how far this thing can be. So this is just what we do in this tutorial. This is the ramp, this is the staircase. You can imagine the staircase, the pattern, and this is the ramp you take. So let's say you just like hide this for a temporary reason, and you find your stair in this way. So meeting up with the demand of everything that you have worked with. So in the next tutorial, we now make sure that we tidy up all the interior and make sure that everything start looking, giving shape the way the building is supposed to be. So time for watching. See you in the next tutorial. God bless you.